Hello guys and girls, and welcome to another Asus Transformer Prime video. This is another great applications video, so it's available for any Android device, but in particular I am looking at a tablet application today. And we're looking at the thorny issue of web browsers. And the web browser I'm going to recommend to you today, finally, after looking at so many over the course of 2 or 3 months, is Dolphin Browser HD. And I don't want to play the video. Dolphin Browser HD. Now, I've been aware of this browser for quite a while, and I have downloaded it on previous occasions, but it's just never come up to the mark. Either it's been too slow, a few functionality issues, and so on. But I downloaded it again about half a week ago, and it's been utterly sensational since I've used it. I don't know if the tablet has suddenly done what I've explained in my full review when I say sometimes when the stars align the tablet is incredible, but that seems to have happened with the browsing functionality. I've been using Chrome beta for most of the time, but I tried another browser, that being Dolphin Browser HD, and it has been absolutely wonderful. So let's investigate why. Okay, the first thing I'll do is I will just load up the application from the home screen, and immediately it sends you into what is now becoming a regular feature of many browsers, a speed dial screen. So I have plenty of options here to press one of the links and then search on a website. What I'll do now is just for the next minute or two, I'm just going to browse websites to just give you an indication of how speedy this application is. So let's start with the BBC website, which I tend to do quite a lot. Not the quickest there, it was about a second and a half, but we'll try some more site pages and see how quickly it goes. Let's jump to another website, see how quickly it picks that one up. That one took a little longer to do, but we'll stay on this website and just randomly, casually browse through. That one was a bit quicker. And then let's visit the technology side of this website. And as you can see, it's starting to go quite quickly. I think what is happening here is that the browser capabilities of Dolphin seem to be much improved over others in possibly the way it caches its pictures. As you can see, once it got through this standard website, the first page, and then went up to other pages on the website, it seemed to be much quicker. And that is something I've noticed a lot of so far when I've been using the browser. It is very, very quick, on a par with Chrome beta in terms of that speed. And then if I just go back to the BBC website, so we'll give Flash a try on the BBC website. Loaded up the page fairly quickly. I've set this so that I've got to activate Flash, so we'll just press on there and hopefully the video should kick in. So it was, I would say, average speed to display the flash, but it's showing absolutely fine now, and the video is playing, the syncing is okay and fine. What I'll do now is one of the big tests of the tablet browsers, which it seems to often fail on, is putting it into full screen. Let's see if this works. And so we obviously have a problem here that Dolphin has crashed. So unfortunately, one drawback is that it doesn't seem to be able to handle full videos, which is a problem that's synonymous with many browsers. And if you do want to play Flash videos in full screen, I do actually recommend the stock browser. So the Dolphin browser does fall over on that particular example, but it's, I would say, a small issue. The next really cool thing about Dolphin is that it has lots of wonderful functionality options to look at. Let's just go on a forum, so I'll be able to scroll down a page quite a lot. As you can see, again, fairly quickly it loads up the page, and we'll just again keep on this page to show a bit more of a navigation. And we shall choose, let's have a look at that particular page. So again, all consistent, all fairly quick. And now let's scroll down the page, get to near the bottom, and then just scroll up a little bit. And as you can notice, there's a little icon that's come in the bottom corner there, or it was there, it's gone now. but now it's back again, and if I quickly press it, it jumps you back up to the top of the page, so it kind of recognises the fact that you want to go back up the page and then gives you the option to scroll to the top of the page. A small thing, but a nice thing. Now, the one absolutely brilliant thing is the ability to swipe from off the screen to bring you further options. And this is, I think, one of the key unique selling points of the Dolphin Browser. I'm going to swipe in from the left-hand side, and what that's going to do is bring in my bookmarks. And that is a very intuitive, very quick way of doing things. So I've got a couple of my favourites here, and they're all fine. What I'll do now is I'll choose a website which has a lot of problems on other browsers. It's actually, I'm not doing this for vanity reasons, I'm showing it because on other websites, actual video uploads on YouTube, it's quite an intense screen, lots of going on, and other pages don't cope with it well. I know at Chrome Beta certainly takes a while to get it to work, and it doesn't always work, but in this case it's loaded up fine, and as you can see it's working pretty well. I think one of the things the Dolphin Browser does is it cheats a little bit. You might not be able to see it on the browser, on the camera, but if I quickly zoom to another part of a page, there's about maybe a third of a second where the text is a little bit blurry and it kind of re-renders itself, and I think that's another one of the small tricks to Dolphin, in that it's kind of constantly building up the web page off screen, and then when you do arrive on the part of the screen that you want, it's all there and ready to show. So again, it just quickly built things back up again, but it's not very distracting. Once you're on that bit, it does it very quickly and very efficiently. So again, I finish with this page, quick swipe, and then I'm back onto the next one. I think that's a much more intuitive way of having quick menus to go from one place to another, rather than having a favourite buttons up here or something. So again, another plus point there for the Dolphin Browser. Another excellent thing about the Dolphin Browser is it has lots of support. This has been a piece of software that's obviously been built up over a lot of time. So I'm going to swipe in from the right hand side here now, and we have a few plugins that I've added to the to the Dolphin Browser, and you can get these in the marketplace. I'll just go to a particular page. So this has loaded up an article on a football match, and all the text is here. I can actually use this plugin here called the Dolphin Reader, which actually turns this page into just text. It's kind of similar to the Reader thing that you get on Safari. Admittedly, it's not as good because the text isn't very readable in this state. It looks a bit scruffy, and I'd like the ability to make the text bigger. But it's a nice addition nonetheless. Another option that you can have is, if I just swipe in again, a browse faster, which is actually something that kills applications in the background, so it hopefully means that the browser is again running faster. Now, I haven't experimented too much with the plugins, but there are lots of them, so I'm hoping to play a bit about more with the other plugins to see what I can do. But it's not just plugins that Dolphin has a lot of. If I go to the options and go to settings, there is an absolute wealth of options here. I'm not going to try and go through them all, but you can see we have Dolphin Settings. I bring that drop down, and look at all the options you have on just that single drop down. Page content settings, again, lots of options. So it's good in the sense that you have this amazing ability to customize it, but then there's also that bit of an issue whereby you're having to change so many things to get it to work just the way you want it. The good thing about Dolphin is that it is already set up in pretty much the way that any user can use it to begin with, and then you can just do little tweaks and changes to get it to exactly the way you want to use it. But I'm very happy with the fact that Dolphin, as stable as it is, still has all these options just to change the little things here and there. So yet again, another big plus point for the Dolphin Browser. The final thing I want to show you about the Dolphin Browser is the ingenious gesture idea, which is an ingenious idea on paper but has its limitations. But I'll show you first of all what it does. There's a little icon, a dolphin icon here in the bottom left hand corner. If I press it, it's now telling me to draw a gesture. So if I draw a gesture in the shape of a G, it's going to send me to Google, because that's what I've set up the setting to do. If I press it again and draw the shape of an F, it's going to send me to Facebook. Again, if I want to go to the bottom of this page on Facebook, I will draw a down arrow and it will send me to the bottom. And then I can go back up to the top of the page, and then I can go backwards like that, and it will send me back to Google, or I could go forward. Now, as I said, I think this is a brilliant idea on paper, but when you actually put it into practice, it takes too much time to actually engage in this feature. I've got to press this button, then I've got to do the gesture, and then it's got to send me there. And as you can see, it's not sending, the gesture's not working either. I want it to go forward, but it's not picking up this gesture properly, so it's actually trying to send me to the top of the page. Thank you, there it goes forward. So in principle, it's a brilliant idea, something that you would patent and think, yes, I've absolutely nailed this idea and everyone's going to use it. What needs to happen is, it actually needs to be a gesture that I can just do now on page like that, rather than having to press this button. That slows everything down, so unfortunately it's not the most brilliantly executed idea. That, however, that swipe action, that is absolutely beautiful. So that's a quick run through of Dolphin Browser. I've tried to quickly go through as many features as I can in the time that I wanted to use for this video. I hope you found it useful. I've certainly adopted to Dolphin HD Browser for the time being until something better comes along. And then just to remember that putting videos in full screen, like many other browsers, doesn't seem to work too well, so I always rely on the stock browser, which seems to be able to cope with Flash videos full screen better than any other. Thanks for watching. Any questions, comments, please do send them my way. And as ever, subscribe, rate, comment, smile, and keep those thumbs up. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you again soon.